Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Farm Simulator 22. And, well, I have a big announcement to make. And that is I'm going to accept government subsidies. Oh, goes against everything I believe in, but I've never been a farmer. And truthfully, if... Oh, where am I going? Let me think this through here a little bit. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I was going the right way. The sugar beet harvester is full. I was finding that my tractors, which were medium-sized tractors, were not handling any of the tasks very well. And that seemed to be getting worse. I don't know if that's because they probably needed some repairs, but they weren't pulling things anymore. And I was taking out more loans again. I had finally paid off my loans, and that was only because I went out and found all the collectibles, got $1 million, paid off my loans, bought new equipment, etc. But that tractor right over there pulling that doesn't look much different than my other. I'm a John Deere fan. Not really a green and yellow fan necessarily, but it just kind of has a nostalgic look to it. Just have to go with John Deere. Oh, is he going to bump into my dude? Nope. Okay. That particular tractor right there is a $245,000 tractor, whereas this one right here that I'm pulling the trailer with, I think was like 95 or something. So, I guess we can find out. We can jump into the store. So I was buying the first John Deere, 99,000. And so it just wasn't doing it. So this ZR series, 247,000. So I was going into debt again. And so the problem was these little guys over here weren't pulling the plows very well, just having a lot of issues. And I'm struggling here. I'm out of season. My land, my ground is in terrible shape. If you look at so here's my farm. I own everything except for 73 right there. And if you look at the quality of the ground, the soil composition, it's all over the place. There's just half fertilized, fully fertilized. Some of it's just dirt and weeds and withered crops. I was not able to keep up. And I could change the speed, and I can control that for sure. I'll need to find the sweet spot. For sure. And I think the more farms you buy, eventually you would be almost full time, like real time. Right now, I believe I'm at 30% faster, 30 times faster than life. So it was manageable until I bought these extra fields. And even though I try to keep track of the crop rotation, just go to the calendar. And you can see like right now, almost nothing could be planted except for grass. That's it. So, and you have to really pay attention to that. And the more fields you have, especially if I had one harvester and I was growing a lot of, mostly grains, except for the only thing is sugar beets. So all my fields were grains, and I had two harvesters. I had one harvester. I wasn't keeping up. So I bought a second harvester. So now I have two over there. And that has helped. But for example, this particular field over here, my biggest field, that was a slow way to get over there. I wish there was a fly mode, but this particular field, canola, it was all canola, and it's like 5 acres. I don't know if it's 5 acres. It's a lot. It's close to 5 acres, probably 4 acres, and I just didn't get to it. And it says harvested, but it was... maybe I did harvest some, but over here, that's what it was. Over here was withered canola. So I just was not able to get there. I had the whole thing canola. It was just too big. So I am thinking, okay, he's full again. I am thinking that such a big field maybe should be grass that I could turn into hay bales. And maybe that's not such a stressor. I need to look into that option. I'm not really sure because I think you can do grass year-round and there's no hurry on it. So that would be great for a large field like that. So also, I noticed that when it's dark, I don't like to work in the dark, but if you go sleep, it cranks your calendar forward quite a bit. So Here comes the sugar beets. So I'm trying not to sleep so that maybe that's a sign that I need to slow the game down. If I'm not sleeping, I think that's sign number one as a farmer. If you're working 24 hours a day, it's time to slow it down. Oh, these things are terrible to back up with. Okay, let's get out of his way. Let him continue on his job. So normally I would just go sleep just so I can see. It's just not fun, not easy, and maybe not very fun because I can't even see my farm right there. See, so you have to work all night. It's pitch dark. I can't see what's going on. Turn on my headlights. It doesn't help much. So in this case, I was sowing some seeds and I ran out of time. So only part of the fields are getting seeded, and I'm behind on my plowing. I'm a little overwhelmed. I need a good cry. I'm overwhelmed here. So normally I would switch to this guy. I keep him parked by the front door, and I run in, and I'll show you. I'll just do it because right now it's not planting season. I don't think I can. There's really no, the sugar beets though. Let me think about the sugar beets. Sugar beets, yeah. See, right here on the screen, I'm in the last quarter of November, and as soon as it turns December, I can no longer harvest those sugar beets. And I've got quite a field. Let me see. Look, I've got all that field. So I'm not going to get all the sugar beets harvested. I've got like a week. Well, real time. I don't know what that is. So I think what I'm going to do is I answered my own question just talking to you. Thank you. So what I need to do is go to game speed, which is all the way down here. Options, like game settings. I think I'm going to slow her down maybe 15 times. So that's half as fast. Still 15 times faster, and every month is only one day. So maybe I should make that. I mean, I could make it. It's so confusing what to choose, right? That's why the months go by so fast. But sometimes when you're waiting for things, it goes by so slow. But if every month is 4 days, I mean, I could make it real. But man, that would make if I make it 28 days and it's 15 times faster, so that means I can't do the math in my head. I could figure it out on a calculator. But one day, 24 hours would be 15 times faster, which should be a little over an hour, right? So in an hour, I could play a day. Whew. But see, a month would take 28 hours if I'm thinking that through correctly. So I'm going to go back to, and just every month is 4 days. So a week, so every month is days per month. So a week is a day in the game, and it's 15 times faster. We're going to try it. So in the meantime, let's run inside and sleep. It shouldn't matter, but it might. I mean, I hate to even sleep. I don't think I should sleep. I thought I already filled this up. Did I not? Let's go. Where's my truck? I thought I just filled that up. He's full already. Whoa. Okay. So it's if you like time management games, where am I? It's dark. I can't see where I'm going. He's got to be over here somewhere. That is weird. I need to just stay by him. There he is. I see the red harvester way over there. So if you like a management game, this is like Mac Daddy of management games. I think you have so much going on. I didn't know that. Oh, there's traffic. Oh, it's a cop pulled somebody over. I don't think I've seen that at night before. I think it's a cop. Does not look like a cop. No, their lights were kind of flashing. I think it's weird. That's weird. The car AI is weird sometimes in this game. Just the AI is weird. My AI crashes into bridges and gets stuck sometimes, it's AI, right? But you think they would be better. So let me get out of their way. I think those cars knew this tractor was going to turn around, and they were literally, I'm 91% full. I'm going to see if I can crank a UE here. I'm going to send these guys now sugar beets. I wonder if I can. Oh, wonder if I can. I don't remember if I can dump these at the local. I think I can. Let me go look at the. Sorry, I'm farming here. So this is what it's like. So click, 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 and that sends him AI to that place. So let him. So he'll be empty when he comes back. That's awesome. It's going to take a lot. I think I should get 2 trucks maybe. And just focus. Right now, I don't think I have anything going except for sugar beets. So what you can do is switch to this map and see what you've got. Not soil composition, but crop types. No, it's growth. If you have anything orange, it means ready to harvest. But if it's red, that's sugar beets and other things like that. And you need to remove the foliage. What you don't want to do is have it turn to November and all those wither, and then you waste the entire crop. So, okay, the whole point of this video was not this, but just so distracted. So my point is, look at my money, upper right corner, $1,000,007. What? 2,000,001. Wait a minute. It's going up, not down. Okay. So going back to the government subsidy thing. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it. And it's a philosophical kind of ethical issue. It's just a game, though. And I'm thinking, I know there are government subsidies that help pay farmers to survive. We need food, obviously. So the government helps with that. We need food. So I can kind of understand. I'm just not really big on that. I'm not sold on the full concept of social subsidies and welfare. I'm torn. It's a toughie. You have to have food. But where do you draw the line? You know, with handouts, it's tough. Now these guys are working, so I'd rather subsidize farmers who are working 14 hours a day, so they can barely make a living, but provide food to everybody else. So anyway, off topic. That was sort of off topic, but random. Let's dump this guy's here. Anyway, it's a game. It's not real life. So I'm going to do subsidies. And honestly, I was barely surviving as a farmer, and maybe that's so real that I feel bad for farmers. Let's go ahead and dump these sugar beets. I'm assuming this, I haven't taken sugar beets in a while, but I'm assuming this, one of these silos is for sugar beets. And yeah, it's taking it just fine. So I can take everything here. The only thing I can't take here is rocks. I didn't realize my rock crusher, my rock pickers get full, and you have to, you make a little bit of money, not much. You go sell your rocks to a crusher. I guess they use it for gravel. Okay, so what I do here, just so I'm not wasting this guy's time, is I switch over to the second map down, send him back to my field. We'll just send, he's not very far down the road, but I'm going to send him, and you just go on my controller, Y, and then right stick, and that I make sure he's moving, and then he will go back. So let me show you what I did for government subsidies. So I made sure I saved my game. If you play this game, you may not have even realized this was a mod. So back at the main website, I'm going to go, back at the main screen, I'm going to go to downloadable content, and then I'm going to go down. These are all mods, like all kinds of stuff, which is so cool. I've installed some. They do cost money, so just because you download it doesn't mean it's free. Like these millionaire houses, they cost more money than I have. So I went through some of these, and I went to the most downloaded, and the first one was, and I've seen this before, and I didn't know what it was. It's just called government subsidy. So if you click it, it says it'll give you $100 million per year from the government, or you can also take a less subsidy of $100,000 a year. So you can see they already know you're going to be torn a little bit ethically, or maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just you want a little bit of a challenge, but $100 million a year, it's like no challenge financially. So anyway, I downloaded it, and then I went to play, and it wasn't there. I'm like, what? Where is it? So I had to look it up online. So if you plan to use this, I'll show you where it's at. So you jump into your game. Make sure that the government subsidy is checked right there. These are all the mods that I've downloaded. So check it and then click start the game, and I'll show you exactly where it is. It's not in a place you would even think about. So I know you can Google this, but just thought I'd share it. If you haven't picked up FarmSim22, go for it. It's so fun. And FarmSim25 is coming out pretty soon. And I don't know, now that I am doing this government subsidy, I think I've got another months. I've got months and months of playtime now because everything's free, pretty much free, right? So it's November 1st. That's interesting. I don't remember seeing a day. Oh, that's because I think every month was 1 day, and now it's 4 days. And so now it's going to show me November 1, 2, 3, 4. Before I had no idea where I was in the month. So that's interesting. And there's my dog. I need to feed him. Hi, buddy. And probably pet him. Oh, he likes to be pet. And then let's give him some food in the bowl. Boop. Hey, no more petting. Just let's give you some food. Food, not love. There you go. Okay. And, no. Purchase stuff. Let me think this through. Nope, it's not purchase stuff. It is construction. So go to your, nope, it's purchase stuff. P for purchase stuff. That's what it is. And then go down to, others, construction. Weird, right? So think of it this way. You are putting a sign in the ground that says you're government subsidized. So you will go over to production, right? And then over to generators. Like what? And then over to a sign that says it costs $0, and it says government subsidy $8,400,000 a month. And all you have to do is put a sign on your farm. And I was embarrassed. I don't want my neighbors to see it, that I'm government subsidized. So I put it has to be on my farm. Let me see where I put it. I put it across the street on my farm. Let me just think about it here for a second. I'm getting lost. It's nighttime. I can hardly see. There it is right there. So a little sign that says, hey, I'm government subsidized. So, okay. So the nice thing is, I mean, look at my money now. It's $2,200,000 just in the time that we've been talking. So money is no longer a problemo. So what that does is it opens up the door to some real possibilities for me. First of all, I should buy this property and I should own this entire area. I can upgrade my house. I could have all the barns I want for the most part, I think, and the best equipment that money can buy. And then I'll still have a challenge. I can still need to see if I can run the farm. That doesn't happen automatically, although there's probably a mod for that. But I don't want that to happen, right? Oh, is he full again already? All right, so it's nonstop, this farming stuff. Did I not send you home, dude? What? Why did you stop? Oh, because I left the game. Okay, so I'm gonna send him. I left the game, which stops all your workers. By the way, if you have saved the game or you leave the game temporarily, or even go back to the main menu, you have to restart all of your workers and get them going. So I guess I should turn on my headlights so I don't get a ticket. So I'm just going to head back and continue working on the sugar beet. So there's still work to be done, but money at least won't be an issue. So I'm super excited about that because it changes the game a lot. So I played it for months trying to just survive. Super fun, although taking out loans. At some point, it probably was going to not let me take out more loans. I don't know what that limit is, but I was repaying them whenever I could, as soon as I could. That was my goal, like real life, right? So I liked that, but I always had like $17,000 in the bank. So if I wanted to purchase anything new, it just meant I had to take out another loan. So I'm going to relax a little bit financially and just try to focus on being a good farmer. So I'm subsidized so I can increase my production. Hopefully I can figure out how to go to 100% production on each field. Yield, it's called. 100% yield. And do a better job, because right now I'm not a good farmer. I'm not keeping up, and maybe I can figure this out. So thanks for joining me, and that's how you do the government subsidy mod. And I'll let you know how it goes. Come back and check in on my farm later. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.